Today, I want to talk about how we recently generated $8,297 in revenue from just 48 minutes of my personal effort. So in this video, I'm going to show you how we did it. But more importantly, I'm going to teach you the entrepreneurship and marketing principles we used. What are the different strategies we used to get to this point where we could generate $8,000 in an hour of my time? So make sure to take plenty of notes because I will literally teach you the entrepreneurship principles, the marketing principles that were involved in getting to that strategy. The thing is, it's not enough for me to just tell you this is what we did and this is what you need to do. It's much more important for me to teach you exactly how we got to that point where we could generate $8,000 with just 48 minutes of my time. So first, let me step into one of the great books on sales and marketing called 80/20 Sales and Marketing by Perry Marshall. You see, you might have heard about the 80/20 principle that 80% of your results come from 20% of your effort, but a lot of people don't know that there is an 80/20 inside that 80/20. What that means is 80% of your 80% results come from 20% of your 20% effort. What that means is 64% of your results are coming from just 4% of your effort. Not only that, 80% of 80% of 80% of your results come from 20% of 20% of 20% of your effort. What that means is 51.2% of your results come from just 0.8% of your effort. Or maybe you want to call it 50% of your results come from just 1% of your effort. This is the magic zone. This is the zone of extreme leverage, and you need to find this zone in your business. You need to find this area of extreme leverage in your business in order to create such extraordinary results. So you need to ask yourself, what are those 0.8% activities in your business that produce 51.2% results? The results, it's not easy to find them, but when you do find them, they create exponential leverage in your business. When you're trying to grow, when you're trying to scale your business, there are only two things that you need to do. You need to identify the highest leverage activities in your business that produce the highest revenue, that produce the highest growth for your business, whether it's relationships, it's high leverage marketing, it's high leverage sales, all of those different things. And you have to identify what will generate the greatest results in the long term. Maybe it is hiring, team, leadership, and you have to focus a lot of your effort, almost 90% of your effort, 80 to 90% of your effort in these areas, producing highest revenue and generating greatest long-term results. And everything else you have to constantly delegate or delete from your calendar. Constantly delegate or delete. For example, in the case of 2000 books, one extremely high leverage activity is getting our products in front of new distribution channels. Remember this, because we're going to keep coming back to this idea to explain how we did this. Okay. So the meta strategy that we need to understand is that we need to do high leverage work in order to create high leverage results. And one of the highest leverage works you can do in your business is to make more offers. But even higher leverage work than that is to make highly leveraged offers. And this is where the Dream 50 strategy comes into play. The question is, how can we make highly leveraged offers? So let me kind of explain to you the meta strategy behind getting to the $8,000 per hour. Okay. So first, you need to understand that in your business, high growth is as simple as making more offers. This is something I talk about in this specific video in the one-page marketing plan, where I explain how you can grow your business dramatically by making more offers. Offer making is a very high leverage activity, and high growth means making more offers. So remember this as we get deeper into this to understand what we did to get to that $8,000 per hour. So we realize high growth is a very powerful. High growth happens as a result of making more offers. The next strategy or the next idea I want to talk about is the Dream 50 strategy. And this is something Darren Hardy talked about in the book, The Entrepreneur Roller Coaster, which is identifying the 50 people in your network or extended network who have access to your ideal audience, your ideal customers. And these are people who can promote your products or services to their audience. And you have to find a way to work with these Dream 50 audiences of yours, these Dream 50 partners of yours, if you want to call them that, because this is literally one of the fastest ways to grow your business. I actually talk about that in this video, the fastest way to grow your business. So make sure to check out that video on the channel as well. So remember, high growth is about making more offers. Not only that, we need to identify the Dream 50, the people who have access to our network, so we can make offers to their audience, right? Now, how do we go about doing that? Well, remember the 80-20 rule, right? We need to find the high leverage activities and we need to delegate and delete the remaining. And that's where this strategy comes into play, to be a quitter. As you generate more and more money in your business, you have to keep quitting low leverage activities, and you have to hire people to take on those roles. You have to keep firing yourself from roles in the business that are not producing the highest results for your business. For example, 2000 books. I have quit a lot of different roles I used to do, the whole book summarization process. Now we have a team of writers that handle 90% of the book summary process. I really touch on the top 5% on the front end and top 5% on the back end, and that's about all the work I am involved in when it comes to book summary. Of course, I read the books, but that other than that, I really have the team that does a majority of the work. Another key thing that I have quit on: website design, video editing, audio editing, YouTube release, all of those things. That's something our multimedia specialist, our operations manager take care of. Even copywriting. I used to do a lot of the copywriting myself, and now our copywriters take care of that. So the thing is, I have to constantly focus on high leverage activities, and I cannot do that unless I can fire myself from other roles, unless I can create the mental space to be able to do those high leverage activities. These high leverage activities will evolve and change as your business grows, as it goes through different stages. And one of my high leverage activities is to get our products in front of the right audience. And so as you grow, as you constantly grow your business, you have to constantly identify what are those 80-20 activities. Not only that, what are those 0.8% activities that generate 51% of your results, so that you can let go of all the other activities and focus exclusively all of your time and energy on those high leverage activities. Now we understand, we've talked quite a bit about what it takes to get to that $8,000 per hour mark for you. Or maybe if you actually do this calculation right, it was $8,297 in 48 minutes. So genuinely, it's actually over $10,000 per hour. So that's that. So how did we do it? How did we get to the $8,000 per hour? Here's what I did. I set up an interview on one of our affiliates' podcast. And it was just a 48-minute interview on which I taught about our product, and then we made a pitch for our product on that podcast episode, and we generated $8,297 in revenue. And the precise workings of their deal can be figured out, but the key here is the principles I used to get to this. Understanding the 80-20 principle, understanding the high growth principles, understanding the Dream 50 strategy, understanding that I had to quit a lot of different roles in my business to get to that. And if you want to find that $8,000 per hour strategy in your business, especially if you're a content creator, YouTuber, blogger, podcaster, you want to learn how to deploy these kinds of strategies that we are using to grow 2,000 books, and you want to grow your business to 6 figures and beyond, the key is, I am starting a mastermind. I'm starting a 6-figure accelerator where I'll literally teach you how to do all of these things. Now, you have to be making at least $50,000 per year from your online business, and you want to scale it to $100,000 a year and beyond. If that is you, if you want to leverage your existing audience to grow your business, and if you want to build automated revenue funnels in order to sell your coaching, courses, memberships, masterminds, and you want to grow beyond dependence on ads and sponsorships, then you should apply for my six-figure accelerator. You can just head on over to onlinebusinessmba.com. And this six-figure accelerator has weekly mentorship and coaching directly from me. Not only that, you get access to Mastermind with other like-minded entrepreneurs who are in the same stages as you, and they will help you grow your business. And I'm bringing in a lot of really powerful friends of mine who have different kinds of businesses in this space, in the content marketing space, SEO experts, copywriting experts, YouTube growth specialists who have grown their channels to over 2 million subscribers, podcast expert who has grown his podcast to millions of downloads, and membership site owners, mastermind owners, a lot of different kinds of experts who will help you get your business to six figures and beyond. So if you want to get my help, if you want me to help you get to that six-figure mark and beyond, apply for my group coaching program for the mastermind. Go to onlinebusinessmba.com. This is where I will literally help you understand how to get to these ridiculous numbers of maybe $8,000 per hour in your business, or maybe it's some other thing that you can do in your business to get that extreme leverage.